As I talk to parents about what we're doing here at Next Education for middle school, a lot of what I'm talking about is the fact that we're talking about critical thinking skills, which are very important to develop during this critical time of their lives. Critical thinking is something that kids are kind of open to, uniquely so, in middle school. They really enjoy pointing out the faults of others, that, you used a fallacy, I know how to argue that better. And so it's just a really good time of their lives to be able to teach them these important skills. We have classes that touch on logic, essay writing, and just critical thinking skills in general, as well as argumentation, kind of thinking about what is the best way to argue this case. And this all plays into moral teaching as well, because as we discuss issues, we have a chance to discuss what is the best kind of life. And of course, we're a Christian organization, and so we're able to discuss those virtues that we are told that are good virtues, and to think about why those are good virtues. Why does it make a good life to be honest, to be faithful, to be kind? And having a good life, a considered life, is something that I think it's difficult to find time for in today's modern world. So I think parents really appreciate that we're slowing down to discuss things carefully, and also that the kids have interesting things to discuss when they come home. We also believe in an education that's hands-on, especially in the science program. It really lends itself to projects in which kids are rehearsing the facts that they've learned and discussing various little creatures that they're seeing in pond water and whatever else they're discussing and learning. These things are just able to make their education bright and memorable, because they are not just talking about something, they're seeing it, they're engaging it, they're putting it together. And I think it's really wonderful to extend hands-on education for as long as possible. And certainly in middle school, it's a wonderful time for kids to be having brand new experiences that broaden their minds into new areas of academic disciplines. The final area that I really have put a lot of emphasis on in terms of my planning and my role here as leading Next Education is trying to teach kids to have positive relationships with each other. So many kids in our area and just in our society in general have had difficult social experiences in the past. They've had hurtful relationships that left them with wounds. And so it's really wonderful for them to come to Next Education and have positive relationships where they are able to have friends that care, friends that have interesting things to say, and they're able to get to know each other because we have a very small classroom environment with a low student count. They're able to then get to know each other better and accept each other and feel accepted for who they really are. And I think it's really wonderful that we're having these kids have these fantastic experiences with, learning all these different things that I've mentioned here at Next Education.